Hi, everyone. Schoolhouse Intuitive. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here for the Libra Collective. Really, anyone is welcome, though. This is a message from your spirit guides. We'll see how they're communicating to you these days, what they're trying to say, and if they have, any advice for us. So let's see what we have. You have positive outlook 4949. So anything in this image could resonate for you, or the color green, as well as the number 4949. Maybe you are 49, or maybe fours and nines. Maybe those are numbers you've been seeing lately. So we have positive outlook. Seek the good in situations, release negativity, keep the faith, grow, expand. Already some advice from our guides. Many blessings, 1717. And if you know tarot, you know that 17 is the star card. So this could be double star energy. Or maybe you're seeing 11 or 77, or it resonates with you somehow. So this is about expressing your gratitude, helping loved ones, teaching and healing, and following your heart. And know that you've made the right decision. Okay, something you've just done or that you're trying to manifest or a change you're making, it's the right decision. Okay, I am also clairaudient, clairvoyant, etc. And so I do get channeled messages throughout the reading. Only take what resonates. What else do we have? We have prosperity. So you might resonate with number 8 in some way. Maybe you've been seeing triple eights, or your child was born in 88 or something. But we have balance of personal power with prosperity. This is about victory, overcoming challenges, success, strength. This is overall abundance. And one more for this portion. Let's see, what do we have for you? All the decks I use are in the description box. And you have 8989. So we go from 8s to 8s and 9s. Okay, and that's go with the flow. So open to new possibilities. Merging with the divine for your highest good, relaxing, letting go, flexibility. That could be something you're working on, or maybe you're getting, signs as far as needing to be flexible. What else do we have? Let's use the Textured Tarot by Lisa McLaughlin Art. Messages for the greatest, highest good of the collective, Libra Collective. First card out. Wow. You have the beautiful Chariot. Cancerian energy here. So this is about having a positive outlook on where you're heading and getting some clarity here, looking at things from a much higher perspective. That's one message with the Chariot card. Are you ready to move forward? And I do want to point out, you have quite the rainbow here. You have green, orange, yellow, purple on the table. So actually you may resonate with I'm actually getting something right now, prism. Or if you have like a sun catcher in the window or something like that, maybe you've had something that has kind of moved on its own, or you're noticing flashes of color or something. But there are a couple of messages there with that. Okay, so what else do we have? I'm getting like a Muppets fan. If somebody was a Muppets fan, like Gonzo and Beaker, I've just heard from my guides. So we have 4 of Wands. Maybe you just watched the movie or something. All right. 4 of Wands is many blessings. It's what's clarifying many blessings. And I love how the orange pumpkins, which makes me think of harvest. And hello, if you're born in the fall, or fall here, spring in southern hemisphere. But the 4 of Wands, I love how it's like the pumpkins they chose, it's represented here in this 1717. So I do feel that there's been a lot of healing here, and that's leading to many blessings for you, because I am connecting it back to that 17, which is the star card. But 4 of Wands also has to do with divine timing. So I feel as though you're finding this message in divine timing. And it is because it's the 1111 card traditionally, right? And I think that for a lot of you, this is an achievement, and it has to do with something really being a blessing. And because you've had this achievement, and you maybe opened the door to something and closed the door to something else, you're now going to notice an influx of blessings. An influx. Yes. All right. Oh my goodness. And there's that Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune here, and it's a 10, and the 10 is a 1. But the thing with the Wheel of Fortune is you have to actually get to a 10, which means you actually have gone through something. You're finishing out some sort of cycle. You've already closed that, maybe, and maybe you've already done that coming to this reading. And then you kind of, like, I'm getting like turning that wheel in favor of this new beginning, or in the direction of a new beginning, a new start, a fresh opportunity. It keeps coming through in readings, that same kind of thing, like completion, beginning, completion, beginning. And it makes sense. Usually when we close one door, we open another, or 10 more. But this is also about your abundance, your luck, success, good fortune, your destiny here. Something you're meant to do, something you're meant to have prosperity, and do know that you deserve it. All right, you deserve to have fulfillment in life, and the joys and the basic needs met and things, and you deserve to be happy. We're here to be happy. We're here to live happy lives and evolve. You have the 5 of Swords here. Now, this is what's clarifying: go with the flow. So being open to possibilities and being flexible, avoiding that conflict. Okay, if you can. And it's not like you don't address things, but there's I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Strength card, because that would be sort of like, there's a way to be sort of fierce without being ferocious. This, and not having to be aggressive necessarily. This is a card of strategy. Okay, the 5s can be challenges and conflict, but this is the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords does have to do with strategy, overcoming obstacles, to okay, and just making sure that if you are in fact going all in with something, that it's truly worth it, because that can also be symbolic of winning at all costs. What else do our guides want us to know? What else do they want us to know? We're going to find out 2 other ways they are communicating, don't worry. Even animals, we'll look into animal totems too, or guides. 5 of Wands, there it is. There's the other, the 5 of Swords, and we have the 5 of Wands, which is traditionally one that is known for conflict, obstacles, challenges, self-sabotage, rivalry, competition, power struggles. I would say we want to be above that, because you have the Chariot, and that is about sort of having this higher perspective. And I see as like sort of like an elevated person, someone who's very disciplined and in self-control, and kind of again has that bigger, that higher perspective, and is aware of all that's around them. And this is also, again, it ties back to the seeking the good in situations and having that positive outlook. But again, we may need to be letting go of turbulence. You have the Fool card, and there's the beginning. There's your new beginning, fresh hope, spontaneity. You may be inexperienced at something, but there is something here about having that optimism of the Fool to bring in these new blessings. All right, to bring in, to show others too. Some of you are showing others how to follow their heart. I'm getting, this card's definitely making me think of like fashion design too. I am getting right now clairaudiently, clairvoyantly actually, I'm seeing something like blowing in a window in the wind or something. There's some sort of movement regarding, it could be a window or something. I think I've had this message before, like a while back, but this feels a little different. It feels almost like you're feeling a breeze that isn't there, or something is moving on its own, and you're not, and there's nothing that you're doing that's causing it. Almost as though there's a little bit of a breeze inside, when in fact there is not. So you could be seeing, or it's as though maybe for some of you, I'm getting like flashes of like light or something dancing on the wall. Like there's just, I know that can sound a little out there, but there's something. If it's your message, you'll know it's your message. Okay, so feel free to leave a comment if you'd like to share. But because I'm seeing like a sun catcher or a crystal thing, and it's having like a prismatic effect. Even prism could be the name of something, prism. So it could be a brand or something, but there's something there. with that. And then there's something here about like scrapbooking or collages or something, which could be a completely separate message. And then I just saw cowboy boots, Western style boots, cowgirl boots, even if they're like short ones too. Or there's something here about how they're unique. So I don't know if you have someone's boots who is in spirit or what that's about, but it makes me think of the Seven of Wands in tarot. All right, you have the Queen of Swords here, flamingo with butterflies. Lovely card. They're giving me the name Meryl, or Muriel, something like that. Muriel is an archangel or an angel, so it could be that. But also, I'm getting mother energy with this. So we have Queen of Swords, and that's getting clear, getting the clarity you need. And really, you can see this person is very contemplative here, or they're contemplating something. Sorry, contemplative. They're contemplating something, and it seems as though one message that's coming in, that I am getting clairaudiently, is that we all measure success differently. Okay, and also I'm getting this message too about really not being able to judge something just based on like first appearance, even though we are often told you can learn a lot by a first impression or something. That is true, but there's also something here about like you don't want to be judged based on one moment. So there's something important that you could be judging based on one moment. So that's a precise message for someone. There is something here about needing to be focused. When I have the Queen of Swords in the Chariot, that's certainly like we have to focus on something. Focus on where you're going to. Look up. I'm getting look up. There could be something in the sky that is getting your attention, and that's one way your guides could be communicating with you, or spirit or universe, whatever you like to call it. But there's something there. There's also there's hmm, now I've had this before, this message not too long ago, and it makes sense if this viewer is now tuning in again. But I did have something. There is something here about the picture over the mantle, and I wasn't using this deck when I had that message for somebody, but there is something about you moved it back, maybe now, maybe you have moved it back, or there is something there with regard to that. I'm also getting a reflection in a mirror. So some of you may have like sworn you saw a reflection in the mirror or something along those lines. There's, or you're noticing like, an orb in a picture you took or something. Okay. There's another message. This is all about ways spirits trying to communicate with you, and your guides even. And so, you're going to hear lots of different ways, and I'm getting them channeled. So it's specific to someone who's watching. Okay. All right. You have the World card here, and there's another completion. I mean, I like when I see the Wheel of Fortune and the World, because it lets me know that you're really on the right track. When you have the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World, and you have the Fool card, it's like you are on the right track for this new beginning, and your guides are trying to get your attention with regard to something. It is something very important. They're trying to get your you could be making something, crafting something. Oh my goodness. And there we have the Queen of Pentacles, and they are actually, looks like they're making pottery. So you are capable of building your own success here. There, like, don't be afraid to rebuild, to build, to start again. That's what I'm getting with this card. And you can see they're in this very there's garden. The name Lily, or lilies in general, could mean something. Also, hedgehog, fox, rabbit, any of those animals could mean something to you too. Now, yes, something may be difficult, but it's worth the effort. Also, if you're doing some sort of like health challenge or change, again, worth the effort, even if you don't see results right away. I'm getting something about you've changed your makeup. You changed your makeup. So either you've changed something, as though like you've changed sort of maybe like broke a generational curse, or if you want to call it that. Okay, people who believe in those. But you've like changed the karma, and that's, we have the Wheel of Fortune, so that does make sense. You've changed the karma. I'm getting a name like Kari, or Kari. Yeah, okay. So, and then a name with wood in it, like, yeah, like even, yeah, just the name with wood in it. Like wood's the second part of a name, or yeah, it has two. The word has two parts, and one of them has wood in it. It's so, or somebody's last name is Wood or something. But I am getting that too. I'm also hearing something about like squeaking. You remember hearing squeaking? There's a squeaking door or something like that. Um, I just heard it lets you know I'm here. I heard that loud and clear. Okay, so some of you, yeah, that could be something that's happening for you. Or something squeaks, no matter how much you've tried to fix it, it squeaks. And again, it's a message from someone to someone else here in this reading that that's so you'll know I'm here. That is loud and clear that came in. Whatever, however I said it the first time, that's the true channeled message. Okay. All right. So you actually may have a pet buried. I don't want to be, well, anyway, their remains could be in the garden or near the garden or in the backyard in a pretty spot. There's something here with that. It doesn't have to just be a pet, but that's what I'm getting right now with this. Um, all right. Yeah. So there's something too about you literally could have changed your makeup, like the way you're wearing your hair, even. There's something here about your look, and it's. I'm getting like a compliment on that for you. Okay. What else do we have? You'll know. You should know by now if this is your type of reading. So, take it or leave it with respect, please. Thank you. All right, what else do we have? We have Justice here, and it's actually in the reverse. And that is our card, Libra. Libra energy in the reverse. And so you may have felt something was unfair. All right, you may feel that justice isn't being done right now, that someone's not getting their karma. And yeah, that's so there's also regret here. Again, something about you may have felt something was unfair. It could have to do with someone's will or the inheritance or something like that. There's something going on with that I'm getting. Okay, Five of Pentacles, right? You felt left out, maybe. You now have all fives on the board here, on the table. You have 5, 5, 5, 5. And I just want to see if there is a 5, 5, 5, 5 in this deck. I'm just looking through one of my numbers decks. If there is in fact 4 5s in this deck. I thought there was, but I guess there isn't. Okay. So, but fives could mean something, all right? Fives could mean something to you. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. I am definitely getting something about feeling left out of a family thing, something about left out or finances or something, feeling kind of shut out. That Five of Pentacles is definitely a card where you're feeling shut out, abandoned. 10 of Pentacles, that's definitely, that could be inheritance as well as like justice in reverse. And that's how I'm getting it off a variety of cards now. So it's a highly specific message to somebody. I want to know like what's the outcome with that though. The outcome with that 8 of Cups. So maybe you've left something, walked away, something unfulfilling emotionally. There's something here. It's like you're being even maybe called to just sort of move on. Well, no. Let me see this here. Magician here. Okay, you're using some sort of resource. There's going about something in a new way here. You have other tools. We have a poppy here on this card here. Poppies could resonate for you. We had roses. We have lilies. So we have a variety of different flowers on here. Dahlia, like a dahlia. I think that's a flower. That's coming in clairaudiently too. Or the name. Now this person has an ace of an ace of diamonds. Yeah. So that's the magician. And there's going to be more. So there's something here about there's another opportunity in front of you for collecting. I'm hearing collecting, the word collecting. There's another opportunity here for you so that could actually somehow balance things out. What else do we have? This person may have sewed or you sew. There's something there. Also, yeah, fabric again. There could be design of some kind. What else do we have? I'm getting leave it. Like leave it. Are you leaving something? Maybe you're leaving something. You may have someone's dishes, china, cups, glasses, something. Or their cabinet, like a corner cabinet. It may have a broken handle or hinge or something. There's something there too with that. You have the Nine of Swords here, so there is a stress here, um, nightmares here. Maybe you're having, you're getting signs in your dreams even. I don't know if some of you are getting adequate sleep though. I heard the name Foster too, or something like that, or Elmwood, Elmwood too. Oh, okay, there's wood again. So Elmwood, but you have the Emperor and you have the Ace of Pentacles. My goodness. So if you're worried, if you're stressed about finances or something, anything to do with your pentacles, your resources in general, this is like rest assured. The Emperor's here. Pardon me. Excuse me. Aries energy with an Ace of Pentacles here. Um, Communication is closed off right now for something, though, it looks like for some. Okay, or you're deciding to step back as you increase your knowledge about something. Some of you are getting clear on a strategy. I am getting that. I'm hearing Loyola, or okay, it could be a place. And the Ace of Pentacles, there's, what is that? I'm hearing there's is it worth the drive? You wanted to know if something's worth the drive or the cost or something. Let's see if something's worth the drive or the cost. That could be something you're contemplating for some of you. Again, it's going to be highly specific. They're tuning me back in again to footwear, fancy footwear, cool footwear, something maybe this person was known for that or you're known for that. Let's see what else. We have the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Wow. So these two cards combined, it's like keep working, persevere. You can get through this. You can absolutely get through this. You can do it all. Okay, there's something here about stand your ground, be resilient, be persistent, keep your boundary, keep that defense up here. But again, you have to, there's something here really about focus. Okay, really focusing. All right, focus on set high standards. Okay, master your craft, be diligent. That can really lead you to the life you want to live because you have the Magician, you have the Emperor, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you have all the ingredients here to really change your situation. And I do feel it's connected to this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, which could be anything to do with your resources here. Okay, so let's find out other ways Spirit's communicating with us. Let's get some animal cards. So these animals could resonate for you in some way. All right, let's see what you have here. I'm getting Billy. I suppose it could be Williamson too. William. What else? I'm listening for messages for you. As I shuffle, I listen. Now you have the armadillo, energy protection. You have jellyfish and swan. Again, some of you have found a feather. They're in like an odd spot too for some of you. Okay, I was even getting like a pink or something that's pink, or the person loved pink, or you love pink, or something. But there's another, because sometimes, like I keep saying they, because sometimes our spirit guides are like loved ones who are now in spirit, and we will get messages specific for that too. But you have armadillo here, card 1, energy protection. This is your earth star chakra, which is a little bit below your feet. So are you feeling sensitive right now to harsh energies? You remember to shield yourself, ask your angels to guard and protect you. Trust you're safe. Okay, because we don't want to be operating out of fear. Okay, you've got to trust you're safe. We have jellyfish. Someone could have, you may have gone on vacation somewhere, even as a child, and got stung by a jellyfish. I'm getting a story about that. And I'm getting a name like Bonita, Bonnie. Let go of resistance. Flow forward in the direction that's calling you. Trust you have everything you need to succeed on this journey. There's something here about self-reliance, okay? Also, yeah, so here's the thing. I'm getting two things. I'm getting eagles, which was different. It could be the band. It could also be the bird. You get sorry about the drama, but there's a connection here to eagles. So I'm getting like a mother side, again, energy. I'm also getting, there's something about a teacher. So who is the teacher? There's someone who's a teacher in the family, or you're a teacher, but there's a teacher here. Also, I'm getting someone where like their anniversary, like you may be connected to someone in spirit who's like their birthday was like your birthday is their anniversary for some or something like that. There's something, there's a combination, like, oh, I'm getting a chill there. Two dates mean the same, they mean different things. So it's the same date, maybe different year, but it's like, say it's like, September 15th or something, or we'll say October 15th because that's your, you'd be a Libra then. So, or, well, I mean, I guess you could be here as a Libra rising or moon, of course. But anyway, I'm getting the name Ed, of course. Okay. Because they said, of course, like the horse. And so now I'm getting Ed, Edward, Edwin. Any variation of Ed, Edie too. Edie. Okay. Sure. So I'm getting Springs too. Springs. It could be part of a name. Maybe you went to some springs, but anyway, I was getting back to the date. You may notice my speech changes a little bit when I'm channeling sometimes like this. It can definitely change. It can also kind of go all over the place. So if you need to slow the video down, go ahead. If you need to turn the captions on, do what you need to do, to understand the messages. But there's something here. My goodness, I'm getting a lot of channeled messages. So something about a guitar. Okay, a guitar. Uh, tuning forks. Do you use tuning forks? There's also there was that message about, let's say your birthday is October 15th, maybe like your aunt's anniversary was on the 15th or so. There's something there about that. Okay, so yeah, take it or leave it. Of course, if it's your message, great, and if not, just respectfully leave it here for the person it is. Thank you, and just know also, yeah, okay. So anyway, Swan card 29, becoming heart chakra. So let go of what isn't authentic and become who you were born to be. Let your true self emerge. Your last reading with me on Tuesday, your mid-month check-in, whatever you want to call it, it's timeless anyway. But that was about you expressing yourself and not watering it down. Don't dull your sparkle or your shine. What else do we have? Nope, that's it. There's no such thing as an overnight hero. Okay, that's earned. That's what I'm getting for something here, for someone. Like something's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen overnight. It just won't. All right. I'm getting Patrick. I also heard Danica or Danica, something like that. Denisa, something along those lines. I guess any variation of Dan or Danny could mean something. Let's see what else we have, because that's how the names kind of work sometimes. Oh, okay. And there's the star card. So Aquarius energy, there's another flamingo. So it makes me think of Florida too. So there is probably a connection to Florida for some of you. And then you have, you have an aunt's middle name. Some of you have your aunt's middle name. That's definitely coming in. Okay. Yes. Yep. Okay. And then you also have someone's the bird lover, like pet bird. There's someone's bird lover. They have pet birds, or they literally like can work with birds. There's a bird lover. Maybe the bird used to sit on them or something, or you have birds, but there is something definitely about loving birds, like this person loves birds. You love birds. Somebody here, I'm getting loves the birds. Okay. All right. We made that. That was so clear. Thank you for that. Thanks. Some of you, I feel like your clairaudience is opening up, and you need to allow for it if that's where you want to go, right? If you want to be clairaudient, like you do need to allow for it. You also need to make time for it. They're saying like make room for that, make room for your gifts, okay, and your talents. The star card is all about that, like it's about you tapping into your own star qualities, and this is about you having the hope, the faith, the rejuvenation. You're getting clarity on something. You're healing. You're rebuilding. Again, don't be afraid to rebuild or to build. Okay, you can start right from where you are. You don't have to start from scratch. You're starting from where you are. Okay, so let's get some departed love spirit messages. Okay, this could be from, oh wow, right away. So okay, we have a few right out. So if you find any sort of messages like this kind of upsetting, if you don't want to hear anything about maybe loved ones in spirit, this is not the reading for you. Okay, so respectfully, thank you, but see ya. Bye bye. So, but otherwise, I appreciate you being here, and go ahead and if you want to continue with the reading. But I just want to let you know that I'm not here to trigger anybody. Okay, so yeah, just know that. Okay, so I have I'm no longer suffering. And there's a little hummingbird there. So someone wants you to know they are not suffering. Take this new beginning. They liked plants potentially, or gardens or something. There's something here. they're with you when you're in the garden. There's something there with that. And then there's, I want you to take care of yourself now, to really take care of yourself. Like, you know, also, there's an energy here too of like, shed that layer where you blamed yourself. Okay, let that go. Please let that go. Okay, there's something here too. Buttercup. I had buttercup. Also, somebody likes lemon drops. Lemon drops, or they called you lemon drop. Who's my little lemon drop? Something like that. Or oh, okay. I'm also getting an energy too where someone's like, let me squeeze those cheeks. Okay, so I'm being a channel right now. I'm letting you know all the stuff that's coming in. Okay, I'm just sharing it, and it's whoever it is. It is okay. And when I go live, sometimes that's what I'll do. I'll channel. So that's and yeah. So let's see. What do we have? What do we have? There's Baker's Rack does it. What? Something about it. Was there a song? Is there a song that's Baker's something? They're showing me that I'm getting like almost like a little kid's like it's maybe patty what is it? Patty cake or something? But there's like baker's pie, something. There's a nursery rhyme. Okay, so there's something here with a nursery rhyme. I heard Mildred too, but there is something here with like a nursery rhyme, like something baker's. I don't know. I don't know what I'm channeling. I can't access my own memory like that. So there is something here. Okay, I'm sending you numbers. This person may have like had those little magnets on the fridge, magnets that you liked when you were a little kid. You played with their magnets, or they had those little like plastic numbers, or you had those for your child or something. But there is something here. There's acknowledgement of that and of all you've taught them. Or all they've, you've taught that you taught each other. Okay, there's an acknowledgement of like you've taught each other something. Okay, it's not like a one-way street. So if you ever wondered if you gave them enough in return for what they did for you, the answer is yes. Okay, so there's that. I want you to be happy. I'm hearing. Okay, I am all around you. I am around you. So this is a cardinal. This is a male cardinal. This is reminding you that everything you do is of importance. And when they say, they say when cardinals are near angels, or when cardinals appear, angels are near. Thank you for everything you did. And you'll see this person's holding a bunny. That could have significance. There's also, I'm getting a golden retriever. If you had a golden retriever or something like that. A collie dog too. We have take care of your diet. Okay, so some of you may be doing that. Eat your oats. Maybe there's something about cholesterol watch. Now, I'm not a dietitian or nutritionist, but they're letting me know eat your oats or something, because there's something here about cholesterol. There's also something here about diabetes. Again, I'm not a health professional by any means. I am channeling. I'm an energy worker. Okay, so just please know that and get help if you need that from professionals. I want you to be strong here, and you have sunflower. I heard Jake too. Okay, what else do we have? I want you to be strong. And I'm not happy when you're not happy. So there's a blue butterfly here. I'm getting something here about eat your vegetables. There's something, maybe you're already doing that. And I'm also, again, I'm getting something about like your breakfast. I don't know if you're not eating breakfast, or you're not eating a good breakfast, but there's something here about cleaning that up. Okay. And again, there's something here about like your oats, or you had a relative that maybe, oh gosh, I'm getting like a male, white hair, mustache, or white mustache too, or there's something with that. Maybe a little on the heavier side at times, but there's that coming in. Oh my goodness, this person's laugh and smile. It's like the chuckle, the laugh, the oh wow. Okay, so and also I'm helping you with a relationship. And if this person couldn't be at your wedding, just they were. Okay, so you need to know that that's another. I was there. Okay. What else? Emerald. Emerald is coming in. You have their emerald, or emerald is something there. What else do we have? I didn't want to be sick anymore. For some of you, a person did not want to be sick anymore. You may have actually told them it's okay to let go. I'll take care of whatever. So there could have been, you may have been with them or something along those lines. I'm getting wind chimes. Again, they're giving me, getting something right now from my guides, from Spirit, about wind. Definitely wind. There's something here. I mean, it's like loud and clear. If some of you are wondering, was that the wind or was that Spirit? I mean, like wind chimes that are going or something without any wind. Okay. So there's definitely something here. All right. And we've known each other many lifetimes, and there's a compass right there. The name compass could mean something. I could be connecting with an animal of some kind, or somebody named Compass or Atlas or something like that. Okay. I just heard Monica. All right. And we learned important karmic lessons together, right? You may resonate with owl. Also, there's something here about writing, either you or them. Maybe you just, yeah, there's something there about that. You may have found something that they wrote to you, like a card or something like that. There's something there. I heard Lisa. Okay. We also have I'm communicating with you, and there's another butterfly. This reading is covered in butterflies. There's so many butterflies here. I have to tell you. So I'm getting a very direct message right now, and you'll know if it's from a person. But I'm hearing mind your beeswax. Okay, so there's somebody who specifically would say mind your beeswax, mind your P's and Q's. Okay, now that's not something I generally say. None of this is what I'm channeling, but this is a clear message. This is maybe for one person, but please, that's what I'm getting, and it's meant to be kind of funny in a way, but there is a true message of, like, mind you, like, focus on what you're doing, focus on you, because there could be something going on with you that you could miss. You could miss an opportunity, or you could miss a detail that's important or something. But it's like really being in your life and in your moment, because um, there's something you could miss instead of focusing on whatever else, or um, yeah, there's just something there. I'm getting a name like Costa or something. Okay. Um, Costalia. Uh, so take it or leave it there. Now that may or may not be connected to the mind your beeswax. I have a feeling it's not connected to the mind your beeswax. Okay. That name I just got. Okay. So there's something about that. Okay. Somebody played football. I just heard wide receiver, and that's football. So also I heard I see a diner light or neon light of some kind. So I'm getting that as well. Pardon me. Sometimes this will happen during channeling. My voice gets like strained. Anyway, it's like a higher frequency moving through me, and it can sometimes create like this tension or something. All right, so I'm helping you persevere with your career. If you've been wondering if you should go to the next phase, start videos or something, do it. There's something here about an important meeting happening online. Okay, so I don't know if you're starting courses or you're going to bring your services online, but they're saying go ahead. You can go ahead and do that. This time, it's fine to do that now. Don't doubt that I'm with you. Okay, they're with you every step of the way. Always with you. Remember, you can always tune in. I'm getting a name like Sybil, Symbolina, Samba. Again, they're bringing out of shoes. So, or soccer. Maybe you played somebody played soccer or football, whatever it is called in your country. Okay, so then there are big changes coming into your life, and we have dragonfly. It's like you're going to rise to the occasion. Please rise to the occasion. You have the star card here. That's another card. Rise to the occasion. Throughout this reading, you're getting stars. Okay, again, 1717. And this also, I'm getting something about a liquid diet. I don't know if you or they were on a liquid diet or something. There's something about that. It's over. That's going to be over. Okay, or that already ended. So there's something about that. It's just like a liquid diet, and it's like done with that. So I got signs for that. Oh, clear the air. There's clear the air. It might be worth that. Okay, there's pitter patter, pitter patter. Somebody's having a baby. Okay, there's a baby. Pitter patter. Oh, the way you held me. I just heard the way you held me. Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. I'm actually gonna. Okay, great. Next. Thank you for that. That was an energy passing through. Thank you. What else do we have? I went at the time I was meant to. Yeah, I went at the time I was meant to. Notice they're holding hands here, so there's something maybe with that for you. Okay, but let's see. But I'm still with you. Okay, I knew there was a but I'm still with you. Yeah, there's still that connection here. It's like almost like an invisible thread. Maybe you've even used that before, as far as like an expression. Everything happened the way it's supposed to. Sometimes also we'll be sent rainbows, double rainbows. That's a confirmation. Yeah, shooting stars and things. Because they were saying earlier, remember in the reading, look up, look up. All right. So there's light in the sky, even something even odd, like a rainbow cloud, even like not even a rainbow. Did you know there is such thing as like a rainbow cloud, where it's like like where it's not sunset or sunrise, or there's like a area in the sky of color. You may have that. You may have even had it on video or camera or something. Or you might find, again, you're going to find something like a light source in a picture that's not even supposed to be there. There's something about that, or there's something just different about that. There's like an area of the photo that's different than how it really appears in real life. And so that's like oh, maybe a guide was with me then when I took the photo, or something to that effect. Okay. I'm going to get more angel messages. Let's use the Intuit angelic messages. Again, everything I use is in the description box. And if you enjoy this video, if you made it into this 40 minutes now, please do like the video and subscribe. Really appreciate it. I'm also open to memberships. $3.99 a month gets you bonus videos and other perks. And if you enjoy my readings, but you're interested in your other placements, I have a second channel for all signs called Mantic Mystic Messages. So feel free to check me out there, and any subscriptions there are appreciated. Any views and subscriptions there, because it's a new channel, so anything helps. Okay, your dreams are valid. Take one step forward, and your internal light will guide the way. Yeah, again, your dreams are valid, but this means it has a dual meaning. So pay attention to your dreams. Loved ones can often come through in dreams. All right, and you may not understand the messages right away. Just like when you come to a reading, none of this might not make sense to you, but give it 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever. I just heard 12 days actually for some of you, and it could suddenly make sense. Okay, like, oh my gosh, now I see like a rainbow cloud. I didn't even know they existed. I heard it in reading. 12 days later, boom, there's one in the sky. That's my Aunt Sheila, or whatever. Okay, if you have an Aunt Sheila and you're like blown away right now, thank you. Okay, so anyway, all right, so okay, so but actually, I think Sheila means heaven. I think it means. Is that what I'm getting? I don't know for sure, but I'm getting that. Heaven, mid-heaven, heaven, heaven. Okay, so that means, okay, so also some of you, I know I'm all over the place here, but this is channeling. Welcome. Um, you're hearing a cat meow and it's not there. That's your cat from before. Like there's something like you're really actually hearing it. So that could be your cat from before, or again, maybe your Aunt Susie or whatever had a cat, and your aunt or somebody, I don't know, had a cat. Like it's like you have this like, or a cat you took care of, or so there's like they're with you. So they have this like. There's also giving me whiskey, so whiskers maybe, I don't know. All right, so your dreams are valid, yes. So write things down, because again, they might not make sense when you have it, but there's that. And then you have release self-doubt and embrace your divine potential. Others see your light, even if you don't. And I'm going to say something else. There's another message coming in, and it's like it says others see your light, even if you don't. But there's also you see your light, even if others don't. And honestly, that's what's more important. Okay. Would you believe that I've actually had some nastiness on here? People leave comments like, what are you on, or whatever. I mean, obviously I'm going to immediately block them, right? Like, who needs that energy? Like, you're a spiritual person supposedly, and you're saying mean things like that to somebody who's like, clearly I'm doing this because I care. I want to, like, it's just like very like supposed to be like a good place, right? But like, my point is that even if other people think you're crazy, or on something because you're high vibing, that's like not your problem that you don't understand it. Like I said, I handle that by, I just block and ignore, and then like whatever, just so you move forward. So it's like, if they don't see that, if they don't understand why you're like happy even though you're in maybe a difficult situation, or you get like criticized for being having faith or something, like that's just ugly behavior from them. That's a reflection of them and their nastiness, right? That's not at all you. So please, again, back to this, like, do not go to their level, or like, and it's tempting, trust me, I've been tempted, but just the best you can, just shut that out, because it's important that you stay high vibe. They're going to get their karma, they're going to get their life that they're going to get. All karma is cause and effect, which you put out, you bring back, you bring out, put it out, get it back. So it's not like you don't have to stoop to any level, and you also don't have to tone it down. Okay, so you see me on this channel, I'm being myself, I'm whatever, and hopefully that inspires you to also just like take a chance. I never thought I'd be on YouTube. Are you kidding me? Like, no way. But yeah, so here we are, doing these readings and channeling. So just again, release the doubt, embrace your divine potential, and even if others don't see your potential, you see it. Your guides see it. There's a reason you have these gifts, these abilities, right? What else do we have? Speak your truth with love and with confidence. Your voice matters more than you realize. Ding, 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 bingo. There it is. Okay. What else do we have? Let's get some angel cards. I think we've come up with a number of ways Spirit's connecting with us, right? Or sort of guides. So you have 4444. I know that's something here. That's a number. I know I have that one in here. And that's a sign that you're on the right path. I believe partially, anyway. That's what that it is for. There it is. Yeah. Okay. And also, yes, divine intervention. So the universe has heard your request. 4444. Also, somebody was born in February. Important. Someone in February. Important. Okay. Thank you for that, Spirit. Thanks. Okay. So this is the Intuit Angel Oracle. Okay. And who should we be calling upon as extra support, extra spiritual support? Oh, wow. So, okay. So if somebody has like this beautiful hair that in the light, in the sunlight, it's like, wow, how it glistens. I'm getting that. Again, there's something here about light, like light glistening. And it could be that like you are the light, you're the star, you're glistening. So it could be something like that. But there's also like, wow, almost like someone, like the first time they saw you out in the sun, they were amazed by like your hair or something. There's something there, your eyes. There's something there with that. Okay. So also, if people give you compliments, my guides are telling me to tell you, take the compliment. Take the compliment, Libra. Take it. Take it to heart. You know how people do not give compliments easily anymore. People are much more likely to, except for my viewers, to leave me wonderful, encouraging, supportive comments all the time. I'm so fortunate for you, so thank you for that. But also, just know that in general, though, right, on social media and things, people are more likely to, and just in life, you're more likely to hear about what you did wrong in their opinion than what you're doing right. So take the compliment, Libra. Okay. And you have Sidriel. So this is the card 26. There's that emerald green color. Earlier I was getting green giant or giant, like, so there is something there about, like, I don't know if you used to say ho 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 green giant or something like that. I don't know, or what that was, but or they did, or they dressed as Santa or something. But there's something here with that, or the person like kind of even looked like Santa Claus. I know, all over the place with the channeled messages, but again, that's how they work. Okay, so anyway, this is the ruler of virtues. There is a way out. Okay, you need to know there's a way out. It's connecting to the season of fall, and the name or stone jasper. Okay, so we have miracles, create out of nothing, solutions, reverses hopeless situations, and intervention. So when you feel all hope is lost, I can help you successfully navigate what may seem like an impossible situation. There is a way forward. Okay. And there's something you may not have even considered as an option. That just came up in your reading I did on April 15th for you. All right, you may want to check that out. There's another way, and there's a breakthrough coming in for some of you. Okay, what else do we have? One more. Where is this deck? Oh, here it is. This is the one I want to use. Wait, where are the cards though? Oh, here they are. Okay. All right, and this actually was a deck by a viewer, purchased by a viewer, because she left me a super thanks that was the exact amount. This was like a while back, but this was Nancy T. Thank you. This is another example of like what the super thanks go towards. They go towards decks so that I can use them here. Everything. I mean, look at all the decks I have. That's where the donations to the channel go. There's also a square link in the bio for the channel, where it's, you'd find all my social media if I had a lot of it, which I only have Instagram, but there's a square link there where you can make a donation, and it's a secure form of payment. It's nothing, I don't see your info or anything like that. But so my point is they, it's hard to come back from channeling sometimes. It's really like, whoo, we gotta get back into the seat here. Okay. But yeah, so this is a deck that I had my eye on and I wanted it. And because Nancy T left me a super thanks in the exact amount of the deck, I was able to just get that deck one day. So love it. So thank you so much. What else do we have? Yes. Thank you to all of my members, by the way. I appreciate you so very much. And let's see, what do we have? And do like the video, everyone. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. And thanks for being here. It's a long reading, but I hope you get a lot out of it. So when a dove flies into your day, it's a messenger from the angels delivering a promise of inner harmony and peace. Okay. Oh, what is that name? Um, it's like Will or something. Or Earl even. Okay, so there's that. But there's the feather. I'm thinking white feather again. There's white feather. What or feather? Feather in an odd spot even. What else do we have? What else do we have? We're getting to the end of the reading. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting this amazing laugh, like a laugh that's contagious. Either you or them. There's a laugh here. Oh my goodness. Oh, get out. Get out. Okay, don't get out. Come back. Thank you. Stay, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, you saw me shuffle. I do it on camera so you can see a white feather. There it is. A white feather in an unexpected get out. Oh my gosh. Sorry, not you. A white feather in an unexpected location assures you that you're on the right path and that you are not alone. I'm literally having to cover my mouth so I don't like scream. Oh my god, this is amazing! Like for real. Oh my gosh, for what? Ah, okay, okay. Oh, someone being known for their smile. Oh, that smile, that smile. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Uh, 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 uh. Mm-hmm. They're giving me that song. It's like heart to heart or something like you're a warrior. Do, 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 do. You're a survivor. Or you're a. Da, da. Oh man, it's like heart to heart. I don't know. Uh, like I am the warrior. Something like that. Okay, so maybe it's by heart. I don't know. Okay. You feel an undeniable urge to communicate an important message to someone, and the words flow right out of your mouth. The angels are channeling their guidance through you. You've been chosen as an angel's helper. Huh. I feel like that's a little personal to my situation. I think that's the end of our reading. Okay. All right. But this isn't like just for me. This is the transition card for sure. That spirit like definitely letting me know I'm going to wrap up this reading now, but some of you are channelers. There's no like reason to even debate it anymore. You're channelers. And you can see if I can come on here and I can do it, what's stopping you, Libra? All right. Take care. Thank you so much for being here.